Hey guys, so you might have noticed the lack of videos lately. I have a very reasonable explanation for that. You remember that video I posted a few weeks back about the mega mod that is being worked on? Yeah, the team and I have been working relentlessly to get that ambitious project done, and it's been eating all of my stream time, editing time, just everything. The important thing is that the Borderlands mod is almost complete, and we're hoping to get it out very soon. Also, the Borderlands 2 Hunt 2024 starts on Friday, so I'll be grinding that out on stream, and there will be playthrough videos on that shortly after. Anyways, I'm veering off here, that's not the topic for this video. Today, I want to talk about Borderlands 4. I've seen a lot of people talking about the game lately, so I figured I'd join in on the discussions. As you may know, the Borderlands movie does drop this year in August. I know some people are excited for it, and I hope it's good. I will go see it in theaters when it drops, but I can't say I'm super hyped for it. To be fair, I'm not really a movie goer nowadays, and that probably plays a major part. Either way, Borderlands is getting a movie, and I'm gonna go see it with the buds and have a good time. Now, the reason why I bring up the movie is because a lot of people speculate that Borderlands 4 will drop soon after. The shared thought is that the movie brings attention and hype to the Borderlands space, and boom, Borderlands 4 drops shortly after. After all, Borderlands 2 dropped in September 2012, and Borderlands 3 dropped in September of 2019. They both dropped in a September. There are a lot of things that line up with the past releases. 2 months before Borderlands 3 dropped, we got the Fight for Sanctuary campaign DLC for Borderlands 2. In that DLC, it gave us context to all the new characters and the story development after the old tales from the Borderlands game, and it helped us better understand the story taking place in Borderlands 3. I guess my question is, if the past does repeat itself, will we possibly see a DLC drop for Borderlands 3 to bridge the story gap to Borderlands 4? After all, there's still a lot of unanswered questions lingering at the end of BL3. Where's Lilith, and who's this 7th siren named Myriad, and many other things. Looking into the past for Borderlands 2, the Fight for Sanctuary DLC dropped in July of 2019, so could we expect a mystery BL3 DLC drop in July of 2024? There's too many questions. Now, I will say that if BL3 gets a random DLC in July or early August of this year, then I will be 100% convinced that Borderlands 4 is dropping later in the year. However, if we only get the Borderlands movie and nothing else up until the end of August, I don't see that being the best build-up for dropping Borderlands 4. Don't get me wrong, a Borderlands movie is cool and all, but we're gamers. The film and gaming community don't exactly go hand in hand. Like, what sounds better? Getting more video game to hype up the next big video game, or getting a movie to hype up big video game? Now, I am definitely 100% biased to preferring a extra DLC over a movie, but I think that many of us are just because of how different the two spaces are. A movie is something you enjoy for a couple of hours and maybe possibly you see it a second time, and then you talk about it for maybe a week. A brand new DLC can be many hours of entertainment, and if it has the replayability to something like, I don't know, Malawan Takedown, then you can only imagine how many hours you could pour into it. I want to make it clear that it's not a choice, like we don't have to only get the DLC or only get the movie, like in a perfect world we get both. I think the main thing here is that we're all starving for something new in Borderlands. It's been way too long since any content drops, and there hasn't been anything in between. I guess what I'm saying is that Borderlands is not hype right now, and it hasn't been for a while. Many major titles do go through this. They drop a big game and then there's silence for many years straight, and then out of nowhere they drop the next game. But with Borderlands, it's something a little bit different. After the massive hype of Borderlands 3 and the many years to go on for content, things have started diminishing in quality. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands didn't drop any quality DLCs, New Tales from the Borderlands was a complete flop, and if you even compare Google Trends to Borderlands as of today, you will see that there's a massive drop-off bigger than ever of people searching up anything related to Borderlands. And now we're all just sitting here wondering, what's next? At the moment, there is nothing hype to look forward to. Well, except for Borderlands 4. I don't mean for this to be a sad video, but I really don't do videos like this very often, and I figured it was an important conversation to have with you guys. We want Borderlands to be back on the radar for a lot of people. Going back to the question, do I think that Borderlands 4 is going to drop this year? Honestly, I don't know. I can only see that happening if you get something more than just the Borderlands movie. It doesn't seem like the best hype builder to leading up to a major AAA title. Obviously, they are trying something different with the Borderlands movie, but who was the targeted audience for it? I can't recall the last time I've seen a game-inspired movie and went out to try the game right after. Heck, I recently saw the Mario movie in theaters, and I still don't have any desire to play a Mario game after seeing it. But keep in mind that is just me, maybe I'm different, I don't know. Maybe other people have a drawing factor to that specific scenario. Anyways, I think that's everything I want to talk about today. What do you guys think? Do you think Borderlands 4 will drop this year, or are we just seeing what we want to see? If it does drop, I hope it's a quality game and has quality DLCs, and hopefully blows our expectations out the water. One last thing, expect the Borderlands 2 Roguelands mod fairly soon, and the BL2 Hunt playthrough videos in the following weeks. Of course, if you guys are interested, there is a link in the description below if you want to sign up for the BL2 Hunt. It's going to be running from February 2nd to February 11th, and the goal is to go out and hunt for all the unique items in Borderlands 2 while raising money for charity. If you are interested, all the information will be listed on the website. You guys have an awesome day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.